I'm going to check for the winner. So this is a long and tedious function, but it does kind of what you would do manually. It goes through every single board, every single combination on each board, and determines if there is a row winner or a column winner or a diagonal winner. And then it prints out a message and it returns that board. All right, so let's look at the details over here. It'll take a while to go through. So this function is passed in all 100 boards and all of the 100 numbers that are drawn at random. The first thing that it does is it uses the function we just used to get all those 12 combinations from each board. So board combos is a list of 100 items where each item is a list of sets, like those 12 sets. All right. Then it starts to track all the numbers that have been drawn. This will be current nums. This will be a set over here. And then it'll iterate through the numbers itself. So through those random numbers one at a time. If you haven't seen this enumerate function, it just allows you to also get a index for the iteration. So this will just, I will just go from 0 up to 99. That's all it's doing, is just counting up. Num will be the actual number that is drawn at random. So the first thing we do is just add to our set the new number that has been drawn. So the very first iteration, this will have one number in it, and then it'll have two, and so forth. All right. Then we just do what we would manually do, is that we look through every board. So remember, this is a list of boards of all the combos. So the combos here is just all 12. This is a list of 12 sets for that board. Now, we get to iterate through each one of those 12. So that's what this inner for loop does. We're going to go through each one of those and determine if there is a winner. So here is really where the magic is. So it's going to take that particular combo. So this is a set of 5 numbers, right? And it's going to do an intersection command. This is a set, so you can use the ampersand, with the current numbers. So there could be 10 numbers here, there could be 20, or whatever. If the intersection is 5, that means all 5 are contained in here. Then we're saying, like, if this length is 5, then we know we have a winner, and we will print out a message. We're going to say on selection I plus 1, really, because it begins at 0. So remember, this is just counting the number of selections because of enumerate. With number num, so this is the number that has just been called, on board j. So j will just take on the number of the board. We can actually add 1 there. 1 with combo. So this is the combo that has 1. And so let's go ahead and run this, execute this. And now we can just pass, we can actually execute the function. And then it says on selection 22 with number 32, board 48, 1 with this. Okay, so we can check this out. Is this actually, in fact, board 48? Yeah, so it is board 48. So it won here, 32, 64. Where is that one? So here is 64, 32, 48. So it won on this row, okay, on the second row. And this is just the last number that was drawn. So 32 is the last number. But we have to assume that all of these other numbers were drawn as well. I guess we could check nums just to verify, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and presume that it is correct. All right, so that is how you check for a winner. I know it's a lot of work. You iterate through each number one at a time. You iterate through each board. You iterate through each combo in that board. If there is a combination that has all 5 numbers in the current set of numbers that have been drawn, then you print out a message and then you issue a return statement just to return that board. This actually exits out of all of these loops. So when you have a return statement in a loop, it doesn't actually continue going through the loop. It just stops and exits out all of them because you've returned that returned something from the function.